But welcome everyone to this very special webinar. My name is Kevin Z. I am founder and CEO of My Wi-Fi Networks, and I'm so excited to invite you to this new features overview. Really, we've been working a very long time on this platform. We spent millions of dollars investing into what you're about to see. The culmination of everything that you can do right now with social Wi-Fi and social-powered Wi-Fi marketing. It's truly amazing. We have tons of people on the call here. Thank you to everyone who said, yes, you can hear my voice loud and clear. I am so excited, if you can't tell already, so excited to share what I'm about to share with you right now. So I want to welcome everybody, and let's just jump right into it because I got so much cool stuff to share with you. So today's agenda, I'm going to go over very high level for those of you who are very new to social Wi-Fi marketing. In 2 minutes or less, I'm going to share with you how you can profit and essentially what you can do with social Wi-Fi marketing, why it's something you need in your business now, why it's bigger than ever, and why with some of the new features that we've developed, it'll make your campaigns truly groundbreaking. I'm talking better than anything you've ever done on a local level before. So we're going to talk about our new automation tool. I'm going to go through live demos and live previews also of each one of these tools as well. So this is really a jam-packed, awesome presentation you guys are going to see. I'll talk also about our WYSIWYG email promo builder. It's a new addition that we made. Also the ability to use your own email accounts. So you can use a SendGrid or Gmail to send your emails from our platform now. So it's really truly white labeled on the email side as well. We also released a brand new Zapier integration, Zapier, whatever you want to call it. It'll automate everything you do with your data to over 500 third-party providers. We recently launched that publicly with Zapier. We'll also talk about our new Facebook Messenger login. This is also groundbreaking. We're the only social Wi-Fi provider to have this. It is a way to allow your users to log in using Facebook Messenger, actually using the Messenger app. Okay, so this doesn't require a Facebook login. It'll move right to the Messenger app. You'll one-click authenticate, and you can then trigger a bot. For those of you who know bots and know how powerful bots are, it's effing amazing. So you guys are going to see this in a second. I'll also talk about our new native MobiPunch integration. This is also brand new. This will automatically add people to your MobiPunch loyalty program simply when they connect to Wi-Fi. So you're talking about really no better way to get people to adopt a loyalty program than to automatically add them to the loyalty program when they use Wi-Fi. So that's truly amazing. And we'll also talk about, bigger than all of these put together in certain ways, our new presence analytics. This is crazy ninja. This is really going to allow you to do some really amazing things with the platform. We're talking, mirroring something that will cost thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to do with our hardware that will really cost you pennies on the dollar. All right, I'm going to share that with you, and then at the end I'm going to have some live Q&A. You'll be able to ask me whatever questions you want, and I'll share everything you need to get started with this platform. All right, so very quickly, here's what you can currently do with social Wi-Fi. For those who don't currently sell it, even for those who do sell it, I want you to be aware of exactly how powerful this is and how you can take this and add value to each one of your clients. So first of all, exactly what this is the ability for people to use Wi-Fi in exchange for connecting with social media, and then that business gets their email address and etc. So let me show you exactly what the user experience is. If I'm a user and I walk into a coffee shop and I connect to Wi-Fi, I get a pop-up. Obviously, I choose the network I want to connect to. Then I get a pop-up page. So this is completely custom branded. This is the whole experience as a user. I click on Connect with Facebook. Then I would log in. I would say, yes, I agree. Click OK, and then continue. I would get redirected to a certain landing page, a thank you page that would thank me for using the Wi-Fi. Any promotions, any kind of redirects or share URLs can be embedded into this, and this is obviously designed by you for your clients. Then you take all of that data and share that with third-party email providers, CRM providers, and automate all kinds of amazing marketing to increase loyalty and to get customers coming back to your client's location. Okay, so again, the reason we use social media is because we validate a real email address. Even our Connect with email, we recently added email validation. So if I typed in test@test.com, it will not process. You actually have to have a valid domain, a real email address being submitted to make sure it's valid. But the benefit of using social media is that we also get tons of data on our users. So our system, what makes our platform super unique is that it is 100% white label. So you're able to use your own Facebook apps for your clients, you can have as many as you want. Every experience can be different, and you can customize everything from the cloud. So you can change all of this without ever having to touch a device, even use your own Facebook apps. For those of you who do SMS marketing or any kind of mobile phone marketing, you want to collect phone numbers and then send SMS messages. We also have SMS login integrated with Twilio, where a customer would enter their phone number. They would get sent a 3-digit code, which is a legal double opt-in. They would type in that 3-digit code inside the browser, and then they would get granted access to Wi-Fi. So this is a great way to capture SMS messages or capture phone numbers and then run SMS marketing campaigns. Type in SMS if anybody on the call currently does SMS marketing for their clients or is looking for ways to get SMS numbers or build SMS lists, because this is really, really powerful to be able to use this as a login option. I see a bunch of people. That's great. And also, if you've ever sold apps before, you can also redirect users once they connect with Facebook, SMS, or any other login option. They can get redirected deep to an app store to download or install an app. They can also get sent to a review site to leave a review. You can even trigger emails that I'll share in a minute to send to that client X amount of time after they visit in order for them to get, hey, thank you so much for visiting. We'd love your review. Please leave your comments or type in 1 to 5 stars. You guys know that. Anybody who does reputation on the call, type in the word reputation. All right. This is also a huge way to generate reviews. If you want to generate positive reviews or get a good strong stream of this, you can have SMS, Facebook, and then send somebody a text message saying, hey, thanks so much for visiting. Please leave a review on Yelp. Short URL, right to Yelp. So depending on how your client measures your value and measures your consulting, this is a great way to generate results in your specific industry, all using Wi-Fi. You can also, for those of you who do Facebook retargeting ads, I'm going to type in Facebook or FB in the chat box right now. If you run Facebook ads for your clients, it's one of the biggest things right now. Managing Facebook ads. If there's a local business right now not running Facebook ads, you might as well shut them down. It's kind of like what AdWords was 10, 15 years ago. If you're not running that, then you don't exist. So I see tons of people type in also FB. So with this, you're able to also add people to a Facebook audience and then retarget them with the pixel. Now, we have training on all of this stuff, guys. It's not meant to be a training session today on how to use these features, but this is a great way for you to build an audience, a custom audience of people who physically use the Wi-Fi and then show just those people ads on their Facebook newsfeed and all over Facebook video after they leave. So this is the highest converting results that we see right now. Truly, it's pretty awesome. And then with this as well, with Facebook, you're able to run that, and you also have a built-in ad server that you can run your own ads. So if you wanted to pop in some AdSense, or if you wanted to accept private revenue or sponsorships from clients to run your own ads, we have a built-in ad server right inside the My Wi-Fi dashboard. So it's pretty awesome to be able to generate revenue beyond just selling this as a monthly program. You can monetize this in multiple ways. You have banner ads through our ad server. You can do interstitial videos. You can do app downloads, pay-per install programs, CPV or cost per view programs, and you can also do redirect URLs where you simply send to affiliate links. So again, you want to drive traffic to something that's going to generate you revenue. This is a perfect way to generate and send people who come and connect to your Wi-Fi down the stream of your revenue path. So with this, you can send all of this data to any third-party service. I'm going to talk about Zapier in just a minute here, but this is by far the most powerful platform because we focus primarily on integrations. We want this to be a central tool. We want this to connect Wi-Fi to everything else you're doing with your client, whether it's retention, whether it's automation, whether you're doing very customized reports, or you want to do some real analytics, some awesome stuff, especially with presence, as I'll share with you today. This is really one of the most powerful things you can offer your client. So with Zapier, as I'll talk about in a second, we recently launched a brand new integration with them that allows you to connect My Wi-Fi with over 500 or 750, I think they updated it, of all of their endpoints. So if I wanted to integrate this with Salesforce or with HubSpot or some completely random piece of software, My Wi-Fi, we wouldn't necessarily dedicate our resources to building a custom integration, but with Zapier, you can now connect this with anything you want. So it's really, really powerful, and we'll talk about all that, but really just the message here is that if you currently do any kind of local marketing, so I'm talking about anything, media buying, video, reputation, do web apps, digital services, any kind of stuff, you got to seriously have this as a part of your main lead arsenal when you're speaking to clients. Okay, this is so important that Facebook even added a Wi-Fi finder. I don't know if you guys caught that video I did in the Facebook groups, But Facebook now added a way that you can search for clients who offer Wi-Fi in and around your location. So first of all, this shows the importance of Wi-Fi, but also these are clients that you can call up and sell your services to. So we have a lot of partners right now who are taking these strategies and growing it. They're turning hotspots into real cash. We have over 2,000 white label partners in over 24 countries, and they're running all kinds of amazing campaigns for some major brands. And all of this, because it's completely 100% white label, those brands don't even know that My Wi-Fi exists. All the middlemen, all the agencies, all the people that are using our platform are really the ones that are cashing in from this opportunity. So when I thought about, what could make social Wi-Fi even more awesome, we created a whole whack load of new features that I'm going to share with you right now. So we have a new automation tool, and I just want to stress that for each one of these features, we also have brand new support articles on how to use these features. Okay, they're already been published, and what I want to do now is, as I go through all of these, I actually want to pull them up in support. So I want to show you where the step-by-step videos exist and where all the instructions exist, and then actually show you in our platform how it all works. I think that'll really help how this works. So first of all, to get to our support, you go to support.mywifi.io, or it's wifi-supportdesk.com. All right, so let's talk about automation. So I'm going to type in automation. I'm going to see new automation, automate your Wi-Fi marketing. And I'm going to share these links with you directly so you guys know where all of this lives. But what this allows you to do is automate your Wi-Fi marketing. So we did a quick video over here that kind of shows you how to do it. And rather than me actually go through a lot of these things, I can actually just show you over here. You go to Facebook, for example. Apologies, let me just go back over here with the thing. So if you want to set up a new automation, let me just kill the sound in case you guys don't want you to hear that on the call there, if you can hear it or not. So essentially over here, what you do is you add a new integration. So you add whatever your integration is. This is obviously how to add integrations. I don't want to repeat this. This is why I'm not doing this live. You add a MailChimp integration. You paste your API key right in there. And then once you do, this is what you do. You go to the automation section here. You enter your new automation name. You have a trigger which can be connect or disconnect. So really the important thing here is that you can send an automated trigger. You can have our system do something either when you connect or disconnect, and very soon when somebody walks by with our presence. But right now, when somebody connects, you can then do a delay. You can have real time or delayed time, so you can do it either now or sent after a certain amount of time. You choose your location, you choose your integration, and this will run everything like a straight up integration. So let me show you this, and actually just over here in a second, right on the dashboard, where you'd find this live in our dashboard. So you add your integration the same way you would add any of your integrations that you have over there. What you want to do is click on automation over here. And you click on automation, you click on add new automation. And here's where you have all the settings and all the stuff you'd set up over here. So you have your trigger, so you can do it on connect or disconnect. You can do it on delay, so you can do this real time or after a certain amount of time. And actually, let me just zoom out over here. So I can do it real time or after a certain amount. So I can do it after 3 hours, 6 hours, after 1 minute, 5 minutes. We're going to be adding different intervals here. You can have, if you want it to be sent once or all the time, you choose a location. So here I can choose essentially, whatever location I want for this to run on. You can choose multiple locations or campaigns. It's either or, so you don't have to enter both, but this allows you to filter it and run these automations on both locations and campaigns. Then here, actually, I can show you one of the other features that I planted to share with you anyways. It's our new WYSIWYG email builder. Okay, so here, when you send an email, this comes from our system. You can also, another new feature, choose your own SMTP server. So here, if I wanted to send, use my own Gmail account, or if I wanted to use my own SendGrid account, you can add that right over here in integrations. Let me show you exactly where that is. So if you go to your integrations page on My Wi-Fi and you add your integrations here, let me actually show you first what the new integrations are, because as you know, we pride ourselves in really providing the best integrations. So you would add your SendGrid account here. So you just type in your username and password. That's how you use a SendGrid account to send emails. All right, now if you wanted to use your Gmail account, this can be any Gmail account. It can be a Google Apps account from a corporate email account. So you type in your username and password. Now obviously the only reason we share this is so that we can just access the POP server. So we simply use this as a one-way send. So when that automation hits and when you have your email that's sent, we use either your SendGrid account or this Gmail account. Also, while I'm here, let me show you the other integrations we have. So we have punch cards that you can add your own punch cards API key. That's MobiPunch. I'll share that with you in a minute. So this is awesome, really, really awesome as well. And we also have Facebook Messenger is an option. So you type in your page name and access token. This requires a little bit more setup, and I'll be going through that with you momentarily. But I just wanted to show you very quickly that you have to add an integration here for you to use the integrations in our platform. So the first place you head is on the left over here under integrations. And then once you do, you'll see that you have all these different integrations. You have social apps, you have autoresponders, you have email services, CRM, SMS, text apps such as Twilio, your payment gateways, your Twilio and Stripe, new loyalty, and others, which are right now some other stuff that we're going to be adding shortly, and I don't want to ruin the surprise on those, but some really awesome stuff. So that's how you access the integrations first in our system, and then after you add that integration, you can then use it in the automation section here. So for example, if you added your SendGrid or Gmail, that's where you would access that under the email there. You assign your sender name, your email, your subject, and then over here you can add your images and really create a beautiful email without knowing how to design anything. So over here, for example, I'm simply opening up this. I have some saved images that I uploaded before, so I can, let's say, grab this image, pop it in there, and then over here you can actually edit this image. So you don't even need Photoshop. You don't need any kind of other third-party editors. With this, you can make it very easy. So let's say I wanted to take this, I wanted to do like a nice overlay, like a nice circle overlay, and focus on the food. Let's say cut the fork out of there. All right, so I can apply that. I can also apply some effects. Let's say I wanted to brighten this up a little bit. And I actually think they have one for food over here, somewhere in these filters. So it's really, really cool. We have all these filters from lighting. You can take out red eye. You can do memes. You can do vignettes. You can remove blemishes. I mean, this is by far one of the most powerful editors you can have right now. And let's just save that. And let's pop this in. You'll see as I save this and I close it off, it's going to now save this right inside my dashboard here. So if I wanted to add some more, let's say add a headline over here, and let's say make this nice, nothing fancy. And keep in mind, guys, this can also be the call to action that you have to somebody after they leave, let's say X amount of minutes. So over here, you can have a delay. So when they connect or they disconnect, then let's say 5 minutes after they leave, and I only want to send this once, they can get, or your client can get this message sent directly through your, through your SendGrid account and through your own SendGrid name, and run everything directly from this platform. So it's pretty awesome. You can have all this done over here. And let me just show you one more thing that I want to share. That after you see this, you can actually view this on a preview. So you can see exactly responsive. This is how it looks like on a desktop. And this is how it looks like on a mobile device. And this can be done, and you can do all kinds of extra stuff here. Add your own custom HTML. You can add your own buttons, your calls to action right over here. Nothing fancy, but really easy to use. So you can really edit this and set up this entire email to run and send. Click save, and that will run. So this is the automation and integration, the new mail server integration, and the new WYSIWYG editor, all previewed at the same time for you guys. So this is now all included as part of core features inside the MyWiFi platform. Okay, now not only email, you can also send SMS. So let me actually just zoom in over here and show you all the different integrations that you can do. We have email, SMS, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, iContact, MailChimp, webhooks, Infusionsoft, Entreport, and punch cards, which are MobiPunch, and these are all native integrations, okay? Now, these are all native, but what I mean by that is that they all go directly from the thing. So here I have punch cards, I choose my punch card, then I choose my integrations, and now anyone that connects via this automation, sent once 5 minutes after they connect, or actually this we can do in real time, they're automatically joining my loyalty program with their first name, last name, email address through their Facebook login, automatically added to MobiPunch. All right, so that's also really kick-ass awesome. As I'll share with you in a second, the kind of stuff you can do with that is really amazing. MobiPunch, for those who don't know, is a mobile wallet loyalty program. It works directly with Apple Wallet and Android Wallet, and it allows you to put punch cards right inside your wallet. It also enables beacons, Bluetooth beacons and iBeacons for notification and walk-by notifications. So that, combined with our new presence, is a game changer, truly. And I'll go through all that today. So if you guys haven't seen anything yet, if you guys think you've seen a lot of cool stuff already, just wait. There's some really awesome stuff coming up. So that's a punch cards integration. Then we also have Zapier, which over here allows you to either create a new Zap or use existing apps. And here you can do all kinds of cool stuff with Zapier. So we have Facebook offline conversions. We're going to be adding a whole bunch of more templates and themes here. If you guys have any requests, please feel free to share that in the Facebook group. But you'll be able to send your data wherever you want, and we'll create these templates. So all you do is literally click on that, and you'll get taken right to Zapier to connect your account and everything there. It's pretty automated. There's nothing else to do. You don't have to match up the fields or know what you're doing. This simply is all done for you, and it's all template based. So that is pretty cool, and that is live right now. So you guys can use all this stuff right now. That is all live in the platform. So that's the new automation tool previewed. That's also our new WYSIWYG email promo builder that you guys just saw that you can use inside our automation tool, and also our new Zapier integration also listed there. And if you want any more information on Zapier, also I promised I'd show you where to find all this stuff inside our support desk. So for example, if you want to learn more about Zapier, we have a full video of how to integrate with Zapier and how to do everything. We have literally a step-by-step video. We also have an official blog release on Zapier. We have all the Zaps. This is the webhook. This is the actual site on Zapier. So this is not just some like freak thing. This is like an official thing. A lot of people claim they work with Zapier and you got to use like webhooks and all this like archaic stuff. This is like a license. This is a live production environment with Zapier, with their stamp of approval, with their blog post talking about it. They recently, if you guys are members, you might have seen the email they sent off last week to all of their 1.6 million members talking about this integration. So it's the real deal, and here's how to do it. You simply go to automation. You fill out exactly what you want to set your triggers at. Set your automation name, choose your trigger, set your delay. Have it sent once or every time. Then you choose your location, your campaign. Then you choose your Zap, and then you choose your templates. Once you're done, it'll get listed as an automation over here. To view your historic automations, things that have been sent, you click on the automation history report. So let me actually show you where that is in the live environment. So once you set up automations, at any time you can go see, hey, what's been sent? I want to see who received what. Okay, so here you can see not only if they sent it or not, but also if it succeeded or failed. So sometimes things don't work. Over here, for example, this email did not send. There might be a reason for that. You probably don't have your integration set up properly. There could be an error on the API side, but we show you over here so you can actually see exactly when it was sent, if we reached the endpoint successfully, and exactly the exact time and date that it was sent, so you know who received what, and you have a full audit of everything, and you can actually filter this by start date, by end date, by location, by campaign, and also by status. You can see, okay, I just want to see everything that failed right now. Let's see everything that failed. I don't want to see what succeeded. That's cool, and I can see that somebody over here didn't set up there. Oh, this actually is me. I don't think I set up my MailChimp properly. Well, it's good to know. But anyways, the whole point of this is that it gives you total control over your automation, and all of this can be found in the automation history report. All right, so that is how to use Zapier and the automation tools, and again, where you find all that stuff as well in the support site. Everything is listed here. That's how to use Zapier, how to use the integrations, all listed there. So let's keep going with this presentation. If you guys like what you see so far, type in a hell yeah on the presentation right now. I love to see, obviously, the excitement of our partners and resellers, even people thinking about selling this. I want to see if you're excited about this stuff because, we spend a lot of time putting this together and making it really work for your business. So I really think that these features will really help you take everything to the next level. And awesome, I see a lot of people typing in that. That's great. So let's also talk very quickly about Facebook Messenger as a login option. So right now, as I mentioned, you can use Facebook to log in the system. Now, why Facebook Messenger? These stats recently got updated. I think last night, Facebook said that there are over 100 million or 1 billion people using Messenger, or some bigger stat. But this came out at F8, and this is what they announced. There's 1.2 billion people on Messenger. They are 65 million businesses using Facebook Messenger right now. There are 2 billion emails exchanged between people and businesses monthly. That's a lot of messages exchanged between people and businesses already. There's 20 million businesses that respond to messages. That should be much more because there's 65 million businesses on Facebook. There's a huge gap there, guys. You see that gap? That's what Facebook wants you to solve with the bots, and that's why there's over 100,000 bots on Messenger already. So right now, you can allow people to start a conversation over Wi-Fi. So this allows people to connect with Facebook Messenger. What I'll do is actually record a video for you guys that you'll see the exact experience of how this works. But essentially, you got a pop-up. It says, hey, we want to connect with Messenger. Let me see maybe if it'll work here. I'm wondering if I have one set up in the office. Let me just check this while I talk over here privately and then see if it's something I can share with you guys. But essentially, what this allows you to do is connect with Facebook Messenger, and then once you do, it'll automatically switch over and log you in to the system. So let me just pull this up, and what that'll do is that'll actually help you do bots. Now, do you guys do any bots on the call? I want to type in the word bots right now if you do anything with bots. And let me actually show you, for those who are interested in getting started with Messenger, we also have a full support article that shows you how to do this. So over here, you type in Messenger on our Wi-Fi support desk, creating a Facebook Messenger integration. So let me walk you through, guys, right now how to do this, because if it's something you want to do, you got to pay attention to this. It's a really cool thing. I see a lot of people doing bots. So this is really cool to do and implement. And let me just see. I don't believe that I'd have the Messenger set up in the office. That's my bad. I will make sure to record a video of Messenger and show you how this looks and how this works so that you can use it also to share with your clients. But let me just show you very quickly how to set this up. So again, I just want to make sure that those of you on the call who are doing this, know that this is harder to do than a Facebook login. So if you are having trouble setting up your Facebook login, don't try this yet. Okay, if you have your Facebook login, if you've already succeeded in setting that up and you're all good to go, definitely try this out. It's awesome. But what you want to do is go to Facebook, navigate to the page where you want people to log in. So this is your actual Facebook page or the business page. Get the URL, so the slug of their page is usually / whatever. So get that whatever and copy it. Okay, go over to the My Wi-Fi dashboard. Click on integrations, click on add new integration, click on choose service, then click on Facebook Messenger. Paste that slug. So the page name is not the real name of the page, it's actually the slug. So put in that page name slug over here into this field, and then you have to go get a page access token. Okay, so for this, you need to go over to your Facebook developer site. So it's developers.facebook.com. Pick your app from the list. This can be the same app that you use for your other Facebook integrations. You just need to add a messenger service on top of it. So what you do is you can either add a new one or you can use an old one. Doesn't matter. Or to create a new one entirely if you want. Then over here, you go down to Messenger as a service. You click on Get Started or Create New Messenger App. Then you're going to have the option to generate a token. What you want to do is under the page, you want to select the same page that you copied that slug for and get that token, okay? Then you want to copy that token and paste that token directly into our system over here, into that field, okay? The token looks something like that. It's some long gibberish token. You paste that in, and then you click on Save. Once you click on Save, you need to go find out more about the Get Started button. That's what will actually trigger your bots, your actual navigation. Now I'm going to do a separate video that will walk you through exactly with live demos and how to plug this into ManyChat or ChatFuel. This is a perfect conversation starter. Okay, what you do is you enable Facebook Messenger login in your apps, and then you'll have to get the pages_messaging permission. So this is the same as getting the birthday permission. You have to apply for the scope. This is the pages_messaging scope. So what you do is under the Messenger settings, you go to add submission for pages_messaging. Okay, you type in exactly what you're going to do. You basically say exactly how we did for birthday. That's actually a new feature that I'll show you as well. For those who missed that video, you can now gather the real birth date and then do triggered automations on that birthday, which is really awesome. Really, really cool. You can trigger a zap to send somebody an actual gift in the mail. That's really cool. But anyways, that's a side note. Here, what you can do is, for the messaging, you have to edit the notes. You type exactly what you're going to do. So if your intended use is a bot, if your intended use is just starting a conversation, type that in here. Say, hey, I'd like to start a conversation when people connect to Wi-Fi. It's just a couple of sentences will do. Then you select the page you want to use it for. You paste that in with your description of what you're using it in. And then you click on Save. And as soon as you are getting approval, you are good to go. Then when a user connects and they connect via Facebook Messenger, they will literally get a conversation started and you will see them pop up in your ChatFuel or ManyChat of how to use that. So I'm going to go through all of that stuff. As I mentioned, on a separate thing, I wanted this to be a very short video today, an overview to talk about the different new features that we have. I'm going to go through a specific how to use Facebook Messenger video and tutorial likely in the next few weeks, because this is something that you really, if you're using chatbots, this is something you definitely have to use with our system. Okay, so let's keep it moving today. Let's also talk about mobile wallet loyalty and our punch cards. All right, so for those of you who don't know what mobile wallet loyalty is or want to learn more, you can visit getmobipunch.com, or if you want to watch a webinar, visit mobipunch.com. Okay, so very quickly, if you want to join the webinar, it is mobipunch.com. This will it's just about a 45-minute overview that talks specifically how and why you need to start using mobile wallet loyalty and sell loyalty to your clients. This is a perfect add-on for my Wi-Fi. And if you want to learn more about the actual program, you go to getmobipunch.com, and here you're going to see exactly how it works step by step. Now, we have new unlimited programs here that are now available. And I also want to hook you guys up, as I'll share with you in just a second here. This is how it works. So essentially, you design your own punch cards using our entire white label, 100% white label system as well. This is also my company, I want to mention. We own the source code for punch cards and punchcards.com and mobipunch.com. So those are our other businesses under Brick and Mobile. And my Wi-Fi is my other business, obviously. But right now, I really want to, we've tied these together with a direct integration, as I'll share with you in a second, of how to do this. But now anybody that connects can get GPS and beacon notifications. This is with no app install. So this uses Facebook login to automatically take the data from Wi-Fi and then create a punch card for the user. This will then can do geo coordinates. You can see over here, you can actually send notifications when somebody is in and around a GPS location or when somebody walks by a physical Bluetooth beacon. All right, so we have beacons available for sale. You can buy any beacons, integrate any beacons with this, and you can scan somebody's card for them to get a punch on their card every time they visit. All right, this works with every single type of device, Android, iPhone. We use S-mode beacons, but it integrates with any kind of beacon. But anyways, you can read through this program over here and what it has. We have these programs here with no setup fee, so they're $97, $297 a month. That's a separate thing. If you want to find out more about that, you can visit those sites or visit getmobipunch.com. And really, what this will allow you to do is when somebody connects to your Wi-Fi hotspot, so when they opt in with their name, email, phone number, their gender, location, whatever other information you get, you can now not only send that data via automation to a third party, which I just showed you how to do with our automation tool, but you can now send that directly to MobiPunch. So the person's first name, last name, the name John Doe, and everything, whatever their actual name is, will automatically be there inside the mobile wallet punch. And they'll get an email saying, hey, we've registered a card for you that'll actually enable beacons, geofencing, and push notifications with no app required that'll then drive them back to your location to use Wi-Fi again to then get tracked with the presence analytics that we just launched as well inside our platform. Okay, so this is what you can do. I'm going to do a separate training as mentioned for this as well. But now, effective today, we just launched an integration directly with my Wi-Fi and our white label Wi-Fi product and MobiPunch or punch cards that allow you to take this data and automatically set people up. So I just want to hook up those on the call for those who are using Wi-Fi and want a 50% discount, actually even more than 50%. You'll get 2 months free and then 15% off of all that. We have our annual plans for MobiPunch available. We don't typically make this public, but if you are a Wi-Fi partner, I wanted to make this available to you. So the link is getmobipunch.com/annual. All right, and let me just go there and show you what you can get because this is, as I mentioned, something if you want to add loyalty to your business, this is probably the most cost-effective way to do that. So I'm going to go to /annual. And over here, you can see that the annual plan is the code 50annual, and you can sign up for any of these 3 plans. Now, normally, this is the agency plan. Normally, it is $297 a month. So instead of $3,600, it's normally $29.97 a year. You get 50% off of that. Okay, so it's just $14.97 for a whole year of a white label, or $14.98.50 for a whole year of a white labeled MobiPunch platform with unlimited punch cards and unlimited certificates. So really, that's just a huge opportunity that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, if you don't want to go annual, you just want to go month to month, you can also visit getmobipunch.com, and we have the same plans, a $97 or $297 plan for an entrepreneur or a white label agency, which white labels your own domain and allows you to integrate directly with my Wi-Fi effective today. All right, so that's the link, getmobipunch.com/annual if you want to upgrade or take a look at that. But what you're about to see right now, I think, is going to change the game. If you guys think you know about Wi-Fi, now type in yes if you guys liked what you saw so far. If you liked all the training and all the new features that we've recently added to the platform, if you think that's powerful, that's stuff that you could use for your business, that's stuff that you could take out and use in your arsenal to help sell. I'm seeing a bunch of people say yes, so that's awesome. Super excited about that. But I think what you're about to see right now will really change the game. I want you guys to think that everyone who has a hotspot out there already, now especially if you purchase any of our SH100 hotspots, the social hotspot from us, imagine now being able to track this kind of stuff. So you have your connected users. So today, everyone who deploys a Wi-Fi hotspot can track their connected users. These are people who have actually connected physically at location, who pull out their phones, who want to connect to a hotspot. So we'll call those people connected users. These are people who have connected to a Wi-Fi hotspot that you are tracking their first name, last name, email, all kinds of great data on these people. So you get the real-time analytics, the reports, syncing the data, the habits, the campaigns, the automations, all that stuff. But now imagine that you were able to also track visitors. So by visitor, I mean people who are kind of hanging out, who are in and around a location, maybe walking by, who aren't really there, who aren't using the Wi-Fi, but who have something, for example, in her hand or right over here, she's holding a phone. Now that can be tracked as a visitor. So we'll call these people visitors that you can now track. And you can also now track with our platform passerbys. So these are people who have physically connected to, or who are actually not physically connected, who are just walking by a location, who are now able to, you'll get a count on that. So this is a great way to tell somebody or tell a business, hey, do you know that you had 25,000 people walk by your location in the last month? Or do you know that you had 800 people walk by your location at 6 p.m.? You should really consider doing promotion, or you should consider having somebody stand on the street or do some kind of call to action. And that will literally give you insight and power that no one else has ever talked to your business about before. So now you're able to track the passerbys, the visitors, and the connected users all within the My Wi-Fi platform. So all of these new features have now been enabled right in your dashboard and are now available live for you to use today. So introducing the presence analytics. You can now use all of these features on location. You can detect the passerbys, the visitors, and the connected users all from our system. So the presence analytics allows you to connect Cisco Meraki Cloud, our open mesh as well. So if you use any of these two platforms, you can plug in seamlessly. But now we've also enabled presence analytics on our SH100 device. These devices are sold in our store for $49, and it now does similar functionality to what a $2,000 Cisco Meraki access point does. So this will track the passerbys, the visitors, and the people that are in and around your location that you can then target with promotions. And then especially if you've enabled MobiPunch integration, you can get a count on that and then send those people beacons, notifications directly through Bluetooth, knowing that they're nearby, and then get a count of who the total audience was. So as a 1-2 punch, these two technologies together are ultra powerful. And now we just launched a new firmware. So those of you, if you're a current My Wi-Fi partner, make sure you upgrade your firmware, log in and watch our video that we explain exactly how to use this, and you'll automatically start tracking presence with your SH100 devices. So this is really big. If you guys can't tell already, this is something that is truly groundbreaking and something that you can use, and it's available in your dashboard. Okay, then after that, all you do is upgrade your firmware in the dashboard. So you click on Upgrade Firmware, you turn on Presence Analytics, and then, for example, in Open Mesh, now over here, let me just show you while that I'm here, because those of you who currently use the platform might want to know where all of this is. So you go to our support site again, so it's support.mywifi.io. And if I just search for presence, for example, I see all these presence analytics documents. So I have, for the SH100, I have complete instructions of how to do this. So you upgrade your firmware, you turn on presence, and really that's it. It's like the easiest integration ever. You just enable it once you have your firmware upgraded. Now also under presence analytics, we have for Open Mesh. So for those who currently use any kind of Open Mesh access points, a very popular brand, you can use Open Mesh right over here. So you simply go to your Open Mesh dashboard, you edit your device, you enable presence analytics, you just turn that switch on, then you copy and paste and you're given an endpoint over here, the endpoint and secret. You copy these two variables, then you jump over to your CloudTrax dashboard, you click on Advanced, and you paste these two things under server location and key. That's it. Truly, that's it. That's all you do for OpenMesh. And also for Meraki, for those of you who use Cisco Meraki and want to integrate the presence analytics, the CMX data, directly into my Wi-Fi, all you do is go to your CMX Cloud or Cisco Meraki Cloud dashboard under the General tab. You copy the validator URL, all right? Then you jump over to the My Wi-Fi dashboard under your Meraki access point. You edit your access point. You paste your validator URL, or you first do enable presence. You paste your URL along with adding your MAC addresses, which are part of your Meraki access point with the original integration. They should be here. You paste your validator. That's it. And then right over here, you're given an endpoint and a secret. You copy this endpoint and secret. You go back to your Meraki Cloud under General. You add a post URL and you paste those variables right in here to validate. And that's it. As you see, really in a matter of minutes, you can plug in presence analytics from OpenMesh, from Meraki, and also just enable it via our native SH100 devices to pull back some incredible data. Then after that, you go under presence, then you see all the presence listed right over here. You see your passerbys, your visitors, and connected users. So now getting all of this data into your dashboard, think about how powerful this is as a program. And especially now, if you've ever had a client who questioned, why do I need another device? I already offer free Wi-Fi. Social login's great, but I don't need it. Now, there's an entirely new reason for partners or for you now to be able to sell this. A new selling point is, look, even if you have an existing hotspot, which first of all should never be used for public access and private access at the same time. And second, you've got to generate leads. You've got to use Wi-Fi as a marketing tool, not just as a commodity. So you introduce a new hotspot, which to you as a partner is $49. You can upsell that for thousands on a yearly plan, very easy to do. You buy it from us, you enable presence, and now you tell the client, not only are you going to create a new public Wi-Fi that captures leads, that generates social media leads, but now you are capturing presence data and giving them reports of what their busiest time of day is, what their busiest day of week is. I bet you that they don't even know that at sometimes. And not only people in their business, but people outside of their business. This is huge, huge data that you now have available in your dashboard. So all you do is take our SH100 device, you plug it into the wall, you plug it into any existing hotspot or any existing router or switch just to get internet access. It auto-configures and you are good to go. These are all available with Presence pre-installed for $49 at our store. So if you want to buy these, if you're a current partner, go to shop.mywifi.io and buy them right now for $49 plus shipping. And if you currently use Meraki or OpenMesh, follow the instructions that I just shared with you in order to enable these on your dashboard in simply a matter of minutes. See exactly who walks by your location. So it helps you plan your marketing. It helps you understand what your busiest time of day is, what your busiest day of week is. It helps you know what your sample size is. So if you wanted to measure conversion, for example, off your connected Wi-Fi users, you could take your total number of passerbys or visitors, typically passerbys, and say, okay, we had, let's say, make it easy math, we had 100 people pass by, and we had 5 people who connected. So our conversion rate is 5%. So that's a great number that you can work with your client to say, hey, look, maybe there's not enough awareness. Maybe we should put a sign in front that we have free Wi-Fi. And then see if your 5% moves up or down. Hopefully it moves up. So that's a great way for you to measure it. And also Presence helps you with simply tracking the habits of your best users. Soon you'll be able to do triggers off of this. So if you have somebody who, let's say, connected and then later passes by, you can trigger an email to them saying, hey, we saw that you were in and around the area and we'd love to invite you back because we know you've been here 3 times before. So that's the kind of stuff that you can do with Presence, and that's why that data is super valuable. Now, Mike's asking about the physical distance to successfully collect passerby data using the SH100. Now, it all varies, I want to say, on a bunch of things. It depends where this device is, inside, outside, where the antennas are. It depends on what channel other people are using in your area. Our system automatically selects a channel based on whatever's best. But if not, it'll always, if you have a place that has a lot of interference, you'll just have less range. It really all varies. I can ask my development team. I would guess anywhere between, 30 to 150 yards, big wide range, but anywhere if you had a wide open field, then you probably get the latter. But if you had a small location with busy stuff, you probably get in and around kind of the front of your store and maybe as far as you can check your signal. So you can use a Wi-Fi analyzer and see exactly if you can pick up the SSID. then you're within range. And if you can't, you probably won't. You can send out notifications to passerbys using our punch card platform, MobiPunch. You can do that via beacons, and you can soon do that via our dashboard, via presence. Any walk-bys, you'll be able to trigger certain notifications on that. Now, it's a little trickier with MAC addresses, as I'll get into on the training when we go deeper training on the presence, but you can definitely mirror some kind of that functionality. And for those who also maybe missed some of the new functionality we released before, we have cool things over here, such as our timeline, that takes you to something over here called a quick report. So our quick report over here can show you, for example, at a glance, and actually this is one of Zach's campaigns as well, where we have the location. We actually click over here and see what the landing page looks like. Seems like a brew and restaurant, brew and pub, so they have Facebook and email as a login option. Okay, I can see over here my dashboard. So this is over the last 7 days. Here are my daily connections over time, not bad for a little place. You have new versus returning. You have Facebook versus custom. You have male versus female. All kinds of charts that you can later change the range of this for as long as you want, and you can output these reports. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but you can easily do a screen share of this, and you can turn, first of all, you can enable or disable some of these things. You can disable a lot of these things over here, but you can also download, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can download your image or download a CSV of this data. So if you like this data over here, you click on download image. It shows you, save social logins. I click on boom, and let me just pull this up. Here is let me get this on screen. Oh, I'm full screen, so I can't share it. Let me actually get out of this, and I can share it with you. So this is what I just exported from that system. So if there's something that, particularly, we're going to be redoing our report section as well, but if there's a report or chart that you wanted to share with your clients, you can simply click on the top right of these over here, and you can click on Save As. You can export that as a CSV or an image to send to your clients. So that's the reporting side of things, but then down to the specific contacts, you can see exactly who is connected. So let's say in the last 30 days, you have 17 pages of 10. Okay, so these are like 170 people that have connected here in the last 30 days, which is awesome for a little brew pub kind of thing. And you can see specifically who's connected over here. I mean, look at this data we get. We get the email, we get the gender, we have the device type. So over here you can see all about these individuals who connect to the Wi-Fi hotspots, and it's super, super powerful to use for your clients. We also have our new automation features here, as you guys know, to add automations, to view automation reports. We have the quick report that I just showed. We have our general analytics and reports. We have our campaign builders, our devices listed, locations, all kinds of great stuff that you can do in the system.